Yeah, okay, good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Dropping heat like every season. Underdog like Willie Beeman. Classic like Dom singing. Blasting like bombs ringing.
Hello, ugly people of the internet. I'm Devin, and that is Zane. This is Buffet Sports, and we're in person from here on out. So, like it or not, you get to see us in high definition together.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to catch more of our show, go ahead and find us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at buffet.sports. We post every day, if not twice a day, and short form at least 3 times a week. Let's jump in. Next, we're going to head Sunday night. We've got Lions versus Texans in Houston. Texans are undermanned. They are underdogs at home. Lions are favored -3.5, of course, on the money line, and under-over is 49.5. This is a gift. I don't know. The books know something I don't. 3.5 seems wild. Like, I know that Nico, I saw on fantasy that he's like back practicing off of IR, but what are we doing? Like, the Lions just took care of the Packers in the rain, and you're telling me they're going to go to Houston indoors and it's going to be a 3-point game?
And here's the other thing. The Lions, they just got an edge rusher, right?
Yeah.
From the Browns.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud got sacked 8 times last week. 8 times.
Yeah, and they played the Jets.
Yeah, they played the Jets.
They played the Jets.
I guess Hassan Reddick's on the Jets, but the Texans are banged up. Nico's not coming back. Stephon Diggs isn't coming back. I don't know what they're seeing here with.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I know that. Like, I guess the Houston defense isn't injured, but I'm sorry. I love CJ, but I'm not betting on it. I don't believe in him that much.
Yeah.
3.5? That's insane. This is a gift. I'm taking 3.5. I'll take the Lions 3.5. I kind of want to just take them straight up on the money line, but 3.5 is better odds, so I'll just take the points.
Yeah, CJ this year was Joe Burrow at the beginning of his career, where he's just getting manhandled.
Yeah,
like he started off great, but now he's sacked 8 times. 8 flipping times with the Jets D-line. I guess the Jets D-line's pretty good, but, I mean, so is the Lions. So give me the same for you.
Yeah, I really would like to know what they see, and maybe I'm just an idiot and I'm missing something. But Monday night, we've got Rams. It's in Los Angeles. The Finns visit the Rams. Rams are favored at home, -1.5 on the money line, and then under/over is 50.5. So decent amount of points in this game. -1.5 is really close. I'll just take the Rams on the money line. Dolphins. I just till the season ends and they get rid of Tua, it's Dolphins. So I'll take the Rams in this. Boys are back. Is Puka suspended a game, or he was just thrown out for that?
I don't think so. I think he was just thrown out for that. So he will be back. Cooper Kupp had 100 and something yards last game.
Yeah,
went crazy.
Jared Verse, their first round pick, that was one of the options that I thought that Denver was potentially going to be looking at. Obviously, we took Bo, and I'm happy about it. But I mean, this would have been a fantastic piece. The way he's really come alive in the last 2-3 games, where he's been a game breaker. Aaron Donald goes away, you get a Jared Verse, and all of a sudden you've got a cornerstone on the defense, to where you've got a legitimate guy that can, like I said, be a cornerstone on the defense. For some reason, there's a narrative that Jalen Ramsey's returning to LA, as if anyone cared. The guy's been out of his prime for 5 years at this point.
He's still a dog, though. Still a dog.
When's the last time you heard his name on a broadcast where they were like, Jalen Ramsey?
Well, I haven't watched
this is a
Dolphins
guy.
Game. I haven't watched any Dolphins games. I'm sure he gets brought up. I really want to go Dolphins here, because I really want to say they pick it up. The problem is I have no idea how the locker room for the Dolphins is. I feel like that locker room is already booking their vacation to Cancun. That's what it feels like, because Tua's putting up numbers. Tua's making plays, right? The offense is supposed to be what's great about that team. Their defense seems to be what's great about the team now. I don't really get it, but they can't close out games. That's what we saw last week when they lost to the Bills. It was a close game, but they couldn't close it out. So I think I'm going to go Rams as well, even though their pass defense is one of the best in the league. I don't know when that happened, but they also played some pretty bad teams when we were looking at it. So give me the Rams on the money line.
Dolphins, Rams on the money line. Fuck them.
We're doing the thing. What? Where we both agree on primetime games. we're next week we got to pull the stats on when we both go a team. Especially this is a tester right here.
Yeah.
If we lose all of these primetime games,
We're cursed.
we are a curse.
Yeah, it's a curse.
We talked about this because our record when we both pick
primetime is
one team in
terrible.
primetime is terrible.
Terrible.
So this will be
We're
it.
both back. But okay, we've got two more divisional. No, sorry, not divisional. One of them is divisional. Two other games that are going to be important. One in the 11 o'clock slot. The other in the 2 o'clock slot. We're going to start with the one I'm more excited about in the 11 o'clock slot. Steelers visit the nation's capital, and the Commies invite the Steelers in. The Commanders' commander, Jaden Daniels, continues to impress and just look amazing. They still have, I think they still are they 7-1?
I think so. I know for a fact. I saw a stat today. Jaden Daniels has
7-2.
the least amount of interceptions in the NFL as a rookie right now.
7-2 right now. They just added a corner to this game, or to this team, or to this game, to the team. They are favored at home, -2.5 on the money line. 45.5 is the under/over, like we talked about. Lockdown corner just got added. The offense is just playing out of their minds. I like the Commanders in this game. I'm just gonna take them straight up on the money line.
This is a huge tester game. There's not many that we've seen.
This is the Russell Wilson downfall game.
I'm saying for Jaden, I think I've already said this, that he had a tester game, and he tested amazing. But this
against
is
the Ravens.
Yeah, against the Ravens. But we didn't know the Ravens' pass defense is one of the worst in the flipping league.
Yeah.
Because they were so good last year. I think this is an actual real tester game with TJ Watt on the other side of the ball, with how good that defense is. I'm not too confident in the Pittsburgh's offense, but I'm also not that confident
Why?
in
They just got I don't even know. They traded for someone that doesn't matter.
Mike Williams.
Oh yeah.
Mike Williams. Trade for
Boy,
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Well, he's coming off an ACL. Aaron Rodgers was talking great about
He's
him.
discount George Pickens.
Hey, 2 George Pickens on one team is pretty damn good.
He's discount George Pickens, like his body type, not the way he plays at all. He's just injury prone. Watch him walk on the field and get hurt.
That would suck. Why would you say that?
He's so injury
Why
prone.
would you say that? What if it happens?
Sorry.
Anyways,
Mike.
the what I'm getting at here is this is the one primetime game I'm going against you. I'm taking the Steelers. I don't think it's going to be a Russ downfall game. I think Mike Tomlin has unlocked Russ to what he was like 10, 5, 8 years ago. He's been playing great. He's been looking great. They've been winning games. That defense is amazing. I'm going to go, I don't know, is it an upset?
No.
Picking the Steelers?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm going the upset, taking the Steelers. Give me the under on the points.
So you want them? You don't want the money line. You want under and back the Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we haven't really seen that offense get shut down. And I don't believe that there's an offense besides the Lions that can't get shut down.
Are you talking about the Commanders?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Commanders' offense. I don't believe that they're at the level to where they can't get shut down, and we haven't seen it yet. I think this game, they'll be less productive than what they have been.
Dude, I don't know. I know it's the Bengals defense, but they didn't punt in that game. I know it's the Bengals defense, but they didn't punt in that game.
Yeah,
That's insane.
It's crazy. At the beginning of the year, it was like, offenses suck. What the hell happened? These defenses are so good.
Yeah.
And then it just took a couple weeks, and now it's like, okay, defense can't stop a pregnant lady from giving birth.
That was a crazy analogy. Okay, 2 o'clock slot. This is an in-division game. We just talked about him. He's the white man of the week. It is Cowboys versus Eagles in Dallas. The Cowboys are underdogs at home. This is the first time this has happened in years. Or, well, I think it happened earlier this year, actually. Anyways, Eagles are favored. -7 on the money line, of course. And then under-overs 42.5.
When is
So
Micah
not
Parsons getting back?
This week.
This week?
This week.
back.
That is why I'm going to take the Cowboys straight up on the money line.
You're taking the Cowboys?
Straight up. Give me Cooper Rush. Give me CeeDee Lamb. Give me Jake Ferguson. Give me Trayvon Diggs. Give me Micah Parsons. He's back. This is the 1 week I'm believing in you, Cowboys. The 1 week.
You know, Nick Sirianni is 6-2, and people are calling for his job.
Yeah. Yes.
It doesn't,
Rightfully so.
What do you mean? He's 6-2.
Here's the thing, though. Here's what I think. Because I think Eagles fans know it's fraudulent.
You think so?
I think when we hit playoffs, they're going to get absolutely because okay, let's put this in perspective. They're not going to win their division. If the Commanders win the division here, because that's what this is. This is a in division game, Eagles versus Cowboys, right? And this game matters heavily because right now it goes Washington 7-2, Philly 6-2, Dallas 3-5. So it's not Dallas probably isn't going to make the playoffs in this scenario, but they can play spoiler a little bit here and screw up Philly's lead. If Philadelphia sees literally any of the NFC North teams, Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, they're getting cooked, bro. Their schedule's been such a joke this year. Let's run through it here, okay? They had the Jags last week. Then they almost
lost that.
They had the Bengals, the Giants, the Browns. They lost to the Bucks, a real team. They played the Saints and only put up 15 points. They played the Eagles and lost to Kirko in primetime.
They played the Falcons.
Falcons. And then they had the Packers in week 1 in which they won that game and they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
They have had a joke of a schedule. Their 6-2 is not real, and the first sign of life they see in the playoffs, they're going to get absolutely boat raced, which is why I think the Cowboys haven't. I think Micah's been in the tank, thinking, stewing, healing the ankle. He's coming. He's going to come back. He's going to run this game. Jalen Hurts is going to be on the turf quite a lot in this game.
Well, I think Nick Sirianni has been relying on the weapons that he has. I don't think it's been because of play calling or good coaching. I think it's because Saquon Barkley's a flipping animal, jumping over people backwards. And then Jalen Hurts, the tush pushes back, so that's good for them, but it's not as effective. He was white man of the week.
Look, Cooper Rush last year when Dak went out this same scenario. Well, it was a different period in the year, but Dak went out last year and they went like 3-1 with Cooper Rush. He can win you football games as a game manager if your defense is healthy, which you got a lot of guys coming back healthy. They've had a bunch of weeks to heal. They've gotta, if they want to make even a case, make it interesting to make the playoffs, they have to win this game. This is a must-win game for their season. I think they're going to treat it that way. Mike is coaching for his fucking job, so that always helps too. Everyone's motivated. Everyone's motivated because this is their job. This is their, this is for pride. This is an in-division game. They have to come out and win this game.
Why the Eagles fell off at the end of the year is they couldn't run the ball. I don't think there's a scenario where they can't run the ball with Saquon. I really want to go Cowboys with you, but I just can't.
The smarter thing to do is go Eagles.
I just can't do it. I know A.J. Brown is hurt. I don't know if he's coming back, but either way, with Saquon there, how the defense has been, I know Michael Parsons has been hurt, but I'm just going to go with what it has been. Haven't been able to stop anything. So I'm just going to take the Eagles here.
Do you want the points, or do you want -7? You want a touchdown, or do you?
Yeah, give me -7.
Okay. So
maybe I'll switch that around.
Devin, that is Zane, and my dog looks dead. This is Buffet Sports, and I'm coming out of my under the weatherness emotionally, but I could be back next week.
No, we made a rule. He's not allowed to bet on Sundays.
I'm not allowed
when
to
he
bet
bets on Sundays and he gets on, dude. The amount of hatred oozing out of you.
I'm not allowed to bet on Sundays anymore. I'm a betting addict. He's an alcohol addict, and we're Buffet Sports. We'll see you guys next week. I like how yours hasn't changed.
Ciao.